Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we are looking into your full moon energy reading for January 25th. Now, this month's full moon is in the fire sign of Leo, and fire energy is all about passion, it's all about creativity. So, this month, I challenge you to look inward into your heart's desire, your truest heart's desire. What it is that you desired, maybe even as a child. What did you feel that you could accomplish then? What did you enjoy? This full moon, I challenge all my friends here on the channel to get back to that childlike essence. What's one thing you wanted as a child, big or small, and do it? Get that bed you always wanted, buy that toy, that car, make that move. If you can't, what's blocking the path? And how can you remove the obstacle in the way? For me, something I've always wanted to acquire, accomplish, was the specific bed that I wanted as a little girl. I wanted a canopy bed. It just, when you're a little girl, that's what makes a girl feel like that societal norm of a princess. So this year, I've decided to create space, and I'm not prepared yet to do so, but I'm going to get a canopy bed. So what does that entail? That entails me moving around some things, creating the space for the bed before I go out and purchase the bed that I want. So I know how big it can be. So I know the room that I have. So I can figure out the dimensions and I don't get too much or too little. What will your desire be? What will your childhood dream be fulfilled through this energy? So in these full moon readings, I tap into the energy surrounding you. I look at what's challenging you through this energy. We'll look at how to correct or shift the energy, maybe even release if that's what needs to be released. We'll look at the outcome if action is taken and the outcome if no action is taken. Now, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. And if you find the messages helpful or resonate, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So let's dive into the messages. So we're going to dive right into Gemini's energy for this upcoming full moon. See what's coming through for you. Now this full moon is going to peak on January 25th, so keep that in mind. If you are going to do any release rituals, that is going to be the time that you're going to want to do that. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? You're letting something go here, Gemini, that's no longer serving you. Now, the Five of Pentacles, a lot of times this is that money mindset that everybody talks about, that looking at things from a negative perspective. I feel here, Gemini, there are a lot of changes that you're making when it comes to finances, when it comes to work relationships, maybe even a business that you've been working on or creating, okay? Finding common grounds with people, reaching out, asking for help. It's a beautiful energy. I will say I do feel like there are going to be new friendships, new opportunities that are going to come in for you through this 2024. So be open to those new experiences, okay? The energy surrounding you, Gemini, the Ace of Wands. It's challenging you is the Ten of Wands. How to transmute that energy, Hierophant. The outcome if action is taken is the Eight of Wands. And the outcome if no action is taken is the Page of Pentacles. I will say, Gemini, that you are headed in a positive direction when it comes to business, when it comes to career, when it comes to finance. But reaching out, asking for help, working together on community projects instead of trying to go it alone will be beneficial for you this year. So The energy surrounding you is the Ace of Wands. There's new things coming in, new opportunities, new experiences, maybe even new friendships that are going to be helping you through whatever experience that you're going through, whether this is having to do with relationships for you, take it as it resonates, right? So maybe relationships, the main message that I'm getting is business or work related, having to do with finances. I will say, Gemini, that there are people around you up to this point that have been holding you back, but I feel like you've already been releasing those connections slowly but surely. So understanding that you are making the right decision, and maybe that's what this Ten of Wands has to do with, right? Those connections, those experiences, and a lot of it can also be mental, especially for an air sign. It's like you're releasing the things that are holding you back and moving forward in a positive direction. But you have to replace. So if you are having a conflict with a friend, and this friend was a close friend that you were around all the time and maybe expressed yourself to or vented to a lot, you do need to try and reach out and connect with other people. Okay, not necessarily replace this person, because it's not like you can replace them or their friendship, but find an alternative for who you need to express your emotions to. You still have to have a safe space to talk about things that are bothering you. Okay. It's like you're cutting through the BS with a sword and you're looking at things very clearly, very practically. But what I'm getting from this, Gemini, is it's almost as if you're not wanting to ask for help or afraid to ask for help, or not necessarily afraid, but uncertain if they can accomplish the task or even have the time to do that. Maybe it's a matter of not knowing where to start. Gaining that internal clarity will be beneficial for you. Asking for guidance, asking for somebody to come in and help figure things out. Maybe this is an assistant. If this has to do with like a small business, maybe this is an assistant or an accountant. I do feel like money is going to start flowing in, so you need to have your ducks in a row when that happens. And that's why this message is coming out. Now, if you do take action and have your ducks in a row, figure this all out, things are going to move forward very swiftly for you. If you don't, things are going to still move forward, but it's just going to be slow, and steady wins the race. Gemini, I feel like there's a lot of changes that you're making in your life, positive changes that are leading you to the right path. Okay. And once you are in alignment, everything else, all the experiences that come into your life are going to be in alignment as well. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles here. There's going to be sacrifices that you're going to have to make along the way, especially for those of you that has to do with business. I feel like this is something that you are already aware of. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward, Gemini. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message was helpful or resonating, give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So we have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Devil. And just like I was saying, Gemini, there are people in your life, things in your life that may have been holding you back up to this point, but it's like you're closing out those chapters and moving forward in a positive direction. Don't be afraid to find people that you can connect with that have similar viewpoints and want to bring in similar experiences. Okay? You are the person that has to choose that path. Okay? People aren't just going to show up at your doorstep and want to be your friend unless they already have before. If you want to meet new people and have new connections. And I do feel like this is in regards to business. So maybe there's some sort of workshop or some sort of gathering that you can connect with other people. Maybe this is like a gym or a yoga studio. But I do feel like there is a need here, Gemini, to connect with like-minded individuals to bring your ideas for your business to fruition. So your oracle message coming out is oath. An oath is never made lightly, nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong, you must keep your promise. Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. I feel like you know what you need to do. You're already taking the steps. It's almost confirmation. Kind of like heads up message, if you will. So watch out for those new experiences coming in that are in alignment with what you want your life to look like, and continue down this positive path. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.